I am your brother in Christ. Was Jesus black? Was he white? Why are we talking about this? Let's go ahead and dive on in. So, why are we even talking about this concept? Well, in this racially polarized environment that we're currently living in, this seems to be one of the top growing arguments against Christianity, at least against traditional Christianity. Definitely from the more progressive Christians, more mindset of trying to adapt Christianity into this new world view other than trying to live according to the Bible. So we have that. We have a couple other groups that also look at it. The Black Hebrew Israelites focus highly on believing that all true Hebrews were black. There's some issues with that, some major issues. Most of the time, their evidence is one or two verses that they focus on fully as their complete evidence, or even one word out of a verse taken out of context. Since it mentions this one word, then it must have been actually an African book for some weird reason. I still haven't had them explain to me how that is in such a way that would be satisfactory. So the main question is, was he white or black? Well, the common portrayal that we have of Jesus is a picture done of one of the Pope's nephews, if memory serves. Hey, the Cobra, welcome. So that's why we get this sort of concept of Jesus being black, Jesus being white. It was European time. That was the closest painting we have. Well, tell you truthfully, guys, then this might shock some of you guys. It might just shock you just a little bit, just a little teeny bit. But guess what? Back in Jesus' time, they didn't have cameras. I know, shocking. Absolutely dumbfounding. But they did not. So we don't actually have a picture of Jesus. And does that really matter to Christians? No, it really doesn't. So looking into this a bit deeper, well, was Jesus black or white? Let's go ahead and answer at least this race question, I guess. Although in Christian theology, it shouldn't matter. It doesn't matter what color skin he was. What matters is that he was Son of God. He died. He rose again. He saved us. The end. I don't give a crap which way it goes. But we'll go ahead and take a look at the race for those who decide that it actually matters. The Cobra, don't jump too far ahead. We're not there yet. He was Middle Eastern. Yes. Okay. So we know in Genesis that Abraham, who was basically the father of the whole Israelite group, all of his descendants were there through his line, and eventually that's where Jesus came. So let's go ahead and pull up a map. We know in Genesis 12, if memory serves. Okay, there we go, sharing my screen. He left Ur. So he left Ur in order to come and settle in the promised land. So if you see Ur, it's in that little tan area there. It's just UR. He left there and headed towards Egypt area, towards the lower Egypt area. Well, he did settle in Egypt for a little bit, traveled around, yada, yada, yada. So there's a bunch of journeys he went on. But the main point is he was from Ur. And all the people would have had the same skin color that you have met in this area at the time. So really, to answer the question, was Jesus black or white or whatever, he was Middle Eastern. This was really an easy question to answer. And historically, we know that to be true, since he was a Hebrew, and Hebrews are, although, like I said, a couple groups would definitely differ on me on this, are Middle Eastern. So they would look Arab, if anything else. So again, does this matter? Well, no. In fact, in Galatians, we see that everyone is the same before the cross. Everyone is there, and it doesn't matter what your skin tone is. The cross is the great equalizer. Everyone needs Jesus. Everyone needs to be saved. It needs to be redeemed by his blood. So it doesn't matter what skin color you are. And it doesn't matter to me, of course, what skin color you are if you're a preacher. I mean, if God's going to use you, he's going to use you. Doesn't matter how. So let's go ahead. Actually, I will go ahead and switch into Q&A. I know this is a short one. I was trying to do a shorter format just to answer this question real quick for you guys. My wife's been saying, oh, you should do your shorter formats again. So I'm like, oh, I'll try one of them. So I'm doing a shorter live stream format. So I will go ahead and take some questions from DeCobra since he is here while we are talking. Since I was able to get this done in about 7 minutes. Well, it's a no-brainer. I mean, really, it doesn't take much research. This one was an easy one. But for some reason, this seems to be becoming more of a litmus test to find out if you're a progressive Christian or not. Do you worship a black Jesus or a white Jesus? And if this becomes a freaking dividing, just a freaking divide within the church itself, then we are pathetic Christians if we allow that to become a dividing point, to cause division within the church family. So, the Cobra. How old was he when he went to Egypt? He wasn't too terribly old. He was about a year or two when he went down to Egypt. Went down there for a while and then came back. So Jesus did take the travel down to Egypt because Herod was killing all the unborn, all the young males at that time. So he wasn't very old. But then again, the wise men didn't show up until much later, although I know I just ruined all nativity scenes ever. I still like my nativity scene. We got little boy, a little people nativity scene he loves playing with. We only take it out on Christmas. He says, long time no see. Yes, it's been a while. It's been quite a while. And happy Mother's Day to my lovely wife. Yes, we had a great Mother's Day with her. She was fantastic. We went to church. She went out to eat with her mother. Paid for it, which really kind of means she pays for it, but we're not going to focus on that too much since we share accounts. So, but while she was gone, I kind of did most of the dishes for her. So I didn't do all the dishes. I didn't have that much time. But I did most of the dishes for her, and that was a surprise. So, how am I? Oh, that is a book. That's a book of how I'm doing. One of the reasons I've been streaming so much is I've been dealing with health issues. So, whoopee! Woohoo! Yeah. I've had to change a lot of my life around. In fact, I've got a video I'm going to have to release. Just giving you guys an update on what happened, what I'm doing, and some of the rather severe steps I've had to take in order to make sure that I am around for quite a bit longer. I know she does not. My wife does not like doing dishes, so yes, it was the bane of her existence. And for Mother's Day, of course, I gave her a hand with that, which was fantastic. And I enjoyed showing her that I appreciated her. And I set it up so that she wouldn't know and she would be gone for a long time before I did that. Yeah, you found out you're diabetic. I've got to go in to get tested again. Unfortunately, that's sort of the whole medical issue. I'll give you guys a breakdown in this one. I'll divide this into its own sub video, I guess. Taking out the Q&A and the talking side with you. Because that's what I really like about doing live streams. I got to be able to interact with you guys. Yeah, I remember you mentioning that you found out you're diabetic. I got to find out if I am. I'm hoping I'm not. But basically, I went in. I was low energy. I need to check out, get everything checked out, check my blood, all that fun stuff. My cholesterol was not good. Okay, that's being generous. It was bad. It was bad. And later on, if I do a video on it, I'll show exactly where I was. Hopefully, when I go back in, I'll do my testing again and see where I've been able to become. And mostly that's thanks to Ellie. So a wife is wonderful. She really is wonderful. So I went in. I was having chest pain. So I went into the hospital. Found out basically what it was. I was having a lot of acid reflux. A lot of it often. And I guess I have some sort of basically one of the flaps in my esophagus aren't working. So I am on some medicine now, but that can simulate a heart attack. So I was wondering if I was having a heart attack when I went in to the ER. Actually, it was a Sunday night. So it's like, oh, I can't stream because I got to go in, make sure I'm not having a heart attack. I don't want to die here on stream with you guys. Oh, boy. Dying, preaching the word of the Lord. Oh, that's always something. Hey, John, welcome. So I had to go in, had to get checked out. Had that my whole life. I know. It's very... I've also gained a lot of weight over the last couple of years. Just because I work at a computer, I do research on a computer, and I play on a computer. So I'm really bad with that. So about 2 weeks ago, I started doing, really broke down and said, okay, I looked at my cholesterol. It's over double what it was supposed to be. The bad cholesterol was over double. The good cholesterol was under half of what it should have been. I'll have the numbers if I do a video or add them into this one if I make a sub clip and just say, oh, look at this. It's easy. But yeah, so cholesterol was out of whack. My vitamin D was out of whack. It was really bad. Enough that they're like, oh, we need to put you on this like 10 times the maximum dose to make sure that you stay alive. So, yeah, losing weight will help. Yeah. So I said, okay, I'm going to change my diet around. We changed my diet around. Well, luckily, my wife is actually intelligent in these things, not like me, which I'm a step from illiterate when it comes to healthy food. So my wife changed my diet around. I do salads for lunch. I do oatmeal for breakfast with fresh eggs. Luckily, I live on farm, so we get fresh eggs. So, that works out. So I'm able to get that, and we march in, we maintain it. I got aerobic exercises I do every morning. And then let's see what it is. So far, I've lost like 4 pounds in 2 weeks. So I've got a long way to go. I looked at the body mass index. Man, that thing is annoying. They want me low. They want me down to like 150. I'm saying that's a long trip. Because I don't know, I might not look like it, but I'm 211 right now, so I gotta head down there. So we got chickens. Yeah, I've always grown up with chickens. I've always grown up with chickens. In fact, we live on a farm, and we have chickens, we have sheep, and we have goats. So, and when Jesus calls us sheep, that's not a compliment. I have raised sheep for long enough to know that is not a compliment. That's a doggone insult. He's saying you're dumber than dirt. I think the only thing worse he could have told you is the turkeys, but turkeys are American, so they would have had no clue what he was talking about. Yeah, that's not good. That's not the healthy way. That's not the way you want to do it, Cobra. There's better ways. There's videos on YouTube to help you with aerobics. That's what you do. You just look on get videos on YouTube. Make sure you're sweating up a storm. You're good, healthy, get moving. So that's what I've been working on. So we do have a couple of videos coming up that should be rather interesting. I wanted to ease into this one today. Just coming back in, just answer a quick question. Yeah, this kind of sounds like me because we did that. We had, growing up, we had ducks and geese as well. So that was always fun. And I love growing up on a farm. So I'm working my hardest to try to get little boy, my son, growing, and my other little boy who soon will be here. And oh, yes, Ellie is due in the end of June. So we're going to have fun with that one. So, woohoo! Gotta go in. That's going to be so enjoyable. Now they got some crazy requirements now in the hospitals. They're nuts. They're nuts. So, diabetes can make you lose and gain weight really fast. Well, I really hope that's not my issue. I've been tested years ago, but it's been years since I was tested. So I do need to schedule time to go back in to do that. So congratulations. Thank you. I'm looking forward to our second little boy. Unfortunately, we need more room. So we're in the midst of looking for a house of sorts. So, but we'll get to there. Okay, guys. Any other questions on the topic that was at hand? Was Jesus black or white? Or any other questions in general? Might as well take it from you guys as we are wrapping this up. I'm going to have to split this into it because I end up talking with you guys for an extra and double the length of the video. I know, I'm bad. I talk to you guys too much. I chat too much with you guys when I enjoy talking to you guys way too much when you guys are on here with us. So, talk about history. I don't want to be on here for 50 hours. I got to go back and do finish our history on the rightly guided caliphs. I got to finish that. We're halfway through it. Since I've taken this break, I haven't gone back through it. And this is, unfortunately, just lemon water. I'm on a lemon water diet. Sort of. I drink. That's my main drink now. I'm off all sodas. That was annoying. Still is annoying. No caffeine. It was dreadful. Because I was so addicted to caffeine. It was not funny. So. talk about the war over the years in one video. Which war? Are you talking about World War I, World War II, Vietnam? Are you talking about the Korean War? Or are you talking about the political war we're right in the middle of right now, a war of ideologies? If anything, we've entered into a civil war of ideologies here in America. We'll see how this goes. I am not too enthusiastic. Was Jesus fall up for Muslims? Was Jesus Jewish? Yes. Well, duh. That's going to be a short one. I guess it works for short little clip videos where I just take it and I just clip it and I put it into its own little video. So I guess that's an interesting topic. We're definitely entering. You said any war. Okay. Duh. Yeah, I know. But you're right. It definitely would be good to cover for Muslims. So, but yeah, we are in a war of ideologies. We really have on one side, the view of conservatives. We have the view of the Democrats on the other side, of socialism, communism on one side. And the other one is more of, now I don't remember. Geez. Free economy, basically, on the other side. And my brain is just farting on that one. They need it, though. Yeah, they do. So I might just do a live stream or just do a little video clip. Might try to pull that together. We're going to, when we expand, I'll be able to re-engineer my little space here, make it more efficient. So I'll be able to possibly even do more videos, but we'll see. Talk about Moses in one video. Oh, Moses. What about Moses? Moses was awesome. Moses was a cool dude. Get dressed. I teach kids at a local church. I'll dress up. When I teach kids, maybe I'll even dress up as Moses for the video. And it's full. I do a full costume whenever I go in there. I'll walk into church with it. Yeah, we do that. My wife and I teach kids together, and that's one of the things that I do is Moses. I'll get all dressed up as Moses or whatever Bible character we're talking about that day. It really sticks in the mind. So maybe I should do a video on, because I've done teaching kids for many, many years. I did a group that was 150 kids plus for probably 9 years. 9 years. I said, man, that's a long time. It feels like a long time. It sounds like a long time, but man, it didn't feel like it. But it did that. I wasn't the only teacher there during that. But yeah, we were taking, it was 7 through 11s. So 7-year-olds through 11-year-olds. And we did that. Yeah, my wife would be so keen for that. Yes, I'll get all dressed up for a YouTube video. I used to all the time. See me being a young pastor. I'm not that young anymore. I used to be. Well, youth teacher. Yeah, youth teacher. Hey, Nate, welcome. We're just talking, chatting, having a good time. Brainstorming possible future video ideas, whatever. Already talked about the topic. Wasn't very long. It's kind of a no-brainer. But yeah, that's where we're sitting right now, talking about ideas. See what we want to do in the future. Coffee. Yeah, I can't have any coffee. I can't have any coffee. No coffee. I used to have coffee all the time. There is a new application that I've been looking into. Yes, I know my wife. I love her. Coffee. I like coffee. Oh. Oh, cool. I'll check her out again. Yeah, so I've been having some serious health issues. So I've had to change my diet around, and so part of that is I had to give up caffeine. And oh, that killed me for about 3 or 4 days because I was just I hadn't had a caffeine break in years. Years, and of course we're getting another little one. And I won't have any caffeine. Maybe I need to find a caffeine source that'll work for me. I don't know. So no coffee, no energy drinks, nothing like that. Most of the time I'm drinking lemon water. That's about it. I gotta not die. I didn't much. My wife, I love my wife, but geez. Ooh, you graduate in 2 weeks. Nice for you, Dakota. Nice. Congratulations. How very nice. Yes, I had that and many other things, such as like pizza and good foods. Now I'm at like salads and oatmeal. The coffin was a very tempting idea. And if I was single, I'd definitely still take the coffin. Because I like the coffee way too much. I'll keep the coffee. So, yeah, but nope. I've got 2 little ones coming and I've got to be good. Yes, my wife. Hey! Oh, hey. I like eating. I like eating a little too much. Hush your mouth. Kids need you. Yeah, well, that's why I'm doing this whole thing. Yeah. Oh, your wife needs you. Yes, I know you need me too. It was a very nice Mother's Day. Yeah, I remember. You're good. Oh, jeez. So that's what's been going on. I need to do a video. I almost died video or something like that. I wouldn't die. Well, all of us. The secret is all of us are dying. It's just a question of what is your speed of dying. And are you ready for it? I'm ready. But now I got kids that I need to make sure I take care of and a wife. So I need to be a good husband. And that requires me not to die. So it requires me to give up pizza and good tasting food for a while, at least. Yeah, I know. Oh, and I love pizza. I knew. So that's been the main topics. We've got I was talking about some of my experiences. Maybe I need to do some videos on kid teaching and how to teach kids and that sort of stuff. It's just some educational stuff for either youth leaders or youth pastors or something like that. Because I was mentioning that I taught 7-year-old through 11 for 9 years. I was a scoutmaster for 7 years. I did youth for I think 4 years. And I'm still teaching kids, but it's a much smaller group. It was when I was teaching kids, the 7 through 11 group, I was teaching 100 plus, 150 plus. I don't remember the exact number. There were a lot of kids. It was a big service. It was almost a church of its own with the kids. But those were years and years and years ago. Nate. You know you don't have a wrench anymore, right, on this channel? You have been de-wrenchified, I think, on this channel. I don't remember. I don't think I can right now wrench you again. Oh, so I need to do some of that. I need to do some of the lessons of how to make it engaging for kids and pull them in, and most of that to get costumes, get creative. I mean, kids will remember if you are dressed up like Moses and you go out there and you talk about how it was to travel through the desert and how it was to see manna falling from the sky and see water from the stone and all these cool things. It'll make it so come to such, it'll make an amazing time with the kids and make it stick in their heads and make them really pull it back throughout the years. Nate gave himself a wrench. Funny as all get out. Yes, you have the universal wrench. You're good. So those are sort of ideas that I need to do. I definitely need to talk about Moses being a Hebrew for Muslims' sake, I guess. I've been really enjoying the history that we've been going through. As I said, I'm wanting to get back to that now that I've got my health basically in check, hopefully. I want to get back to doing videos with you guys again, getting back on here, engaging with you guys again. We have a couple coming up that should be rather interesting. A couple of topics coming up that should be rather interesting. It is Are you enough? Which that one's an interesting one because it's definitely the progressive Christian concept of, oh, I'm enough. That we're definitely going to have to tackle, and we're tackling that next week. And then the following Saturday, I'm doing another live stream on Saturday again, which is the top new cult of 2021. We have ourselves really first powerful atheist cult. And this is going to be interesting. So if I talk about pornography, I should definitely touch on pornography. That is definitely a hard one to overcome. That one. Hey, Air Church is on. Hey. Oh, you're fine. We're all good. It's all good. We're just wrapping it up. Talking about ideas, throwing things out, just chatting. This is what I love doing, is being able to engage with you guys and chat with you guys for a bit. You need to hit me up. We need to get going with a video, you and me, man. We need to get something going. You've been blowing it up, and congratulations on hitting 500, by the way. Congratulations. You're blowing up my chat now. Let's go. So that's what's coming down the king pipe. Probably after that, we'll go back and hit. Wow. Hey, D-New. I see my wife down there in the chat, so I asked her if she just wants to come on over. See about slipping behind without messing up my backdrop. Probably not. You're probably all going to fall down, and it's going to be a nightmare. We'll find out. It's good to see you again, Tinu. I'm waiting. I hear her. She's coming. It just takes her a while.
Multitasking.
She's claiming she's multitasking, which got me.
But I misspelled it because I was trying to walk and not break everything.
Like I said, everything goes to crap. You do not see the messy house behind the screen.
Or my pajamas.
Or her pajamas. She was in bed. It's late here.
All right.
There we go. Okay.
I did not expect for anything about
The
that
very-
reality show.
The very pregnant woman is here. Let me scooch over so she can come on over. Get in the center. There you go. Very pregnant. Very ready. About ready to pop. Got a few more weeks left.
He has a screw wrench, he says. I still think it's compensation. Why do you need a double wrench when the rest of us have single wrenches?
Because he don't have any wrench at all at this point on my channel.
Know.
He has been removed.
I know. It's like the one channel that he doesn't have a wrench on still.
Oh, he probably needs to go talk to the other guy that has a wrench then.
I know, the guy who stole your wrench. And then
You gotta go talk to
actually
Servant of
took
Christ
off.
to get the wrench back. You gotta go talk to him, man. He stole it. It's not my fault.
Yeah, he specifically said we should take away your wrench and give it to him.
So I took
And
away
then
your
you-
wrench, gave it to him.
And then you just didn't show up afterwards, so you didn't know.
Yeah, because we did that. We did that when we did a live stream
That
with
was
him.
months
Like-
ago.
Yeah, well, yeah, months and months ago by now. So
And you can't give it back.
breaking the third wall. Yeah, well,
Well, breaking the real wall. Also,
breaking the fifth,
Yeah.
sixth, and every other wall. Yeah, well, it's a mess back there. I know. Say la vie, it's all good.
Is your brother giving wrenches away? Your brother in Christ giving away wrenches today. Do you want a wrench?
Do you want a wrench? That's fine with me. Let me see if I can get this on because I actually have to go to YouTube to do it because you can't do that on StreamYard.
It's chaos and not order if Nate2D2 shows up.
Cast on order.
Whether or not he has a wrench. To be fair, I think he just kind of balances himself out.
There we go. Fix that. Fix this.
Hey, blah blah blah. If I could talk. D new, you are also wrenched. Congratulations.
Okay, I think I've wrenched the important people. There are some
Well-
here that don't get the wrenches and some that do.
You can always revoke it if you misbehave.
Well, or just someone steals it. I don't know which happens first.
I would have said, hey.
There we go. Okay, clean that up. Oh, that's nicely cleaned up and all modded out, and we're good to go.
Except for poor Coda.
No. We're all modded out. He's all modded out.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, he's
Over
all
here, he
modded
doesn't
out.
show up yet. Okay.
Doesn't show up yet. He hasn't said anything since I did it, so.
Wait, Nate doesn't have it though. Now that
He's got to go get it from the other guy. Don't look at me. It's not my fault he just shows up now.
So you modded every single person but the universal mod.
Hey, he's got to go find his wrench. Go talk to the person who stole your wrench.
Yeah, but he took off, disappeared. He's on a break.
It's not a break.
Yeah, he's been on a break. Unless he's back, but I haven't seen anything back, and I have all notifications.
I know I haven't seen anything back. David Wood finally got back.
Has he?
He's been out.
Because I know I saw something David Wood on Apostate Prophet's channel, but not on David's channel.
Yeah, they did a live stream together. I didn't watch the whole thing. So yeah, I'm feeling much better again. Had to go in the ER. That's why I haven't been streaming. Well, it was not last Saturday. It is Sunday, but it was the Sunday
Been 2
before.
weeks.
That I was in
today,
the
then?
ER because of tightness in the chest, and I thought I was having a heart attack. Basically, I was getting all the symptoms from it. Wasn't that? Thank God. So
I'm glad we caught everything before it was that, though, because
lot of
otherwise it would
cholesterol.
have led to that.
Hey!
Whoa!
Yeah, just show. See, now I got. Hey, you see?
Yep. I definitely think it's me laying down to go to bed and deciding not to for 2 seconds that just makes all of you pop up for the first time in forever.
Welcome back. Yep. So,
Ranch lives matter.
oh, there we go. Okay.
Oh, Air Church is talking about kicking people already.
Should I kick? Well, since you're all mods, that would be kind of awkward.
All right,
Yes. Yes.
Well, welcome back, servant of Christ. It's been a minute.
Yeah, it's been.
I know I've probably been gone longer than you, but you've intentionally been gone, and I've just been busy. So.
Yeah, well, keeping me healthy. I had to change around my diet. I have to do exercises every day since I do programming and computer stuff all the time. And then I do research on the computer and I game on the computer. So, yeah, I gained a lot of weight and need to lose it now. So I got to lose like 60 pounds. Actually, I looked at it, probably 70 pounds.
Oof.
When I did the calculations. They want me at 150.
Who wants you at 150?
The BMI thing, it's not nice. To be normal weight, it's like, oh, that's a long way.
Hey, you get down to 150, I get up to 150. It'll work out.
It'll work out even out in the middle. I don't know. You might be losing some weight there pretty soon.
Yeah, I'm due next month, guys. I know technically it's closer to like 2 months, but technically it's next month. And every time I say that the last couple days, I kind of say it because I don't like the things still aren't connecting dots and it's freaking me out.
Yeah. So we're going to have a new baby boy.
Yes.
Yay! I can say that now, right? Without getting in trouble. I know I said that.
How dare you?
I know I said that in streams beforehand, and my wife afterwards. You shouldn't say that yet.
That was a secret.
It was a secret. I was like, oh, it was a secret? Oh, well, you need to tell me when things are secrets.
No, it's fine.
So.
Yeah, right, Nate.
No, you're not. I've seen you. No.
You're tall. I did not expect you to be that tall when I pictured you.
Well, it's very hard to figure out how tall people are on video chat.
Well, that and also from like a cartoon character icon was my first impression. But, you know.
And I'm just stubby. Thanks, bud.
Thanks. God bless. Enjoy your rest of your break if you're going back to it.
No, you're not. You're built, man. You are built like a freaking tank. And the Cobra is. Ay. I still have you picked as a short little kid, okay? When he's from my scouting days. I still have him picked as a short little kid that I remember. But then again, I've got the other kids always picked in my mind as short little stubby kids. And then I see them nowadays. I run into them on occasion. Oh my goodness. They are so tall. They make me look like I'm stubby.
To be fair, I'm making you look stubby right now too, but I'm on my knees and you're on your seat.
Yeah, well, I'm broken the seat.
I know, our seats don't go up. We've had them for less than a year.
They don't go up anymore.
Got, like, the hydraulic pump or whatever.
It doesn't work anymore.
Ooh.
What?
Oh, I'm sorry, John. Yeah, I know you mentioned that on the stream. I'm so sorry. On the video chat. There's nothing that I'm sure can compare to that.
No.
Other than like the fact that Christ, the Son of God, willingly died for us. Just thinking about that from a parent's perspective, because there's no greater love that I've experienced than that for my kid. So I am so sorry for the pain that you're going through. And we'll definitely be praying for you guys.
Yes. Absolutely. I'm got a happy Mother's Day for you.
Thank you. He did my dishes. He's a hero. I don't know if you saw my comment earlier when we were talking about how you need to stay alive. I said that our kids need you and I need you because I'm looking forward to next Mother's Day when you do my dishes again.
You're doing dishes in the meantime, right? I just want to know.
No, a year worth of dishes all in one day. Now that I know that I can cash it in a year from now.
Cash in every year. Oh, yeah, get all the dishes done.
No, I do need a house in the meantime as far as like having places that aren't just dirty dishes.
Yes, she does the laundry. She does the dishes, except for when I do them.
On Mother's Day, I guess.
On Mother's Day. Hey, I set it up so you'd be out with your mother.
Yes.
And my mother.
Nice.
They wouldn't go get a nice little lunch together, and then I set it up so that she would have to drop off her mom. So it gave me extra time to do the dishes. So I was able to get 2 loads of dishes done before. Well, yes, I was able to get 2 loads of dishes done.
I mean, while my dad was at home without my mom being home doing the dishes for her and getting her nice flowers on the table and romantic music and all that stuff. So it worked out really well for both. You know what, Nate? I like you better and better. I'm gonna have to say yes on that.
That's true. I can do that.
Dishes on my birthday.
Wasn't bad. What did I do with last birthday? I don't remember.
Well, I know that.
I normally do something crazy. Try to stage something.
I don't know.
Just because I like doing that. I like doing the surprises.
But yes, Father's Day is right around the corner. He wants a daddy chair, but daddy
I don't want a
chairs
daddy
are
chair.
expensive.
Daddy chairs are too expensive.
And he won't give me his money for me to buy him a daddy chair with his own money.
No, that's way too much. We need to buy a house. We need to buy more room.
Please pray for us, guys. We'll probably be buying a house very soon. Maybe this month.
And then
maybe this week.
Hey,
it's a scary
welcome.
concept, but we do need to move forward. So
yeah, it's like, okay, we need to drop. That's a lot of money. And of course,
all the money.
If you know me at all, you know that I hate debt. So we're paying cash for it.
Welcome, Elijah guy.
So woohoo.
But yeah, that does make life a lot easier, especially with any kind of timing, is like just being able to, like, okay, if we do want this, we can just pay you. We don't have to wait on bank approvals.
Yeah, blah, blah, I've never owed anything on my car. Not going to do that. All the cars I've had, I've owned when I drove them off the lot.
I like Mother's Day, but I'm a fan of Father's Day. It's a long story. Well, you are a dude. So
yes, we're back, at least for a few weeks. I'll probably have to take a week or so off to make sure she's all set with the baby. But we'll definitely be showing him off when that happens.
Yeah, and I would say I would take off for the baby, but that would mean I'd actually have to be here beforehand.
I have videos up and releasing.
Yeah, I got to 1,500 plus subs and over 3,000 watch hours, so 3/4 of the way there. And I could have kept reaching new people, and the ministry could have kept growing, which would have been great. But then I would actually have to be a part of it. And I know half of that is from last year in May, I think. So that's about to all reset. So, oh well.
Well, chickens at our new place, yes, we would in a way. Kind of our old place will be our new place. It's complicated.
Yes.
It's very complicated. We're looking at a mobile home, basically.
Technically manufactured, just because terminology, it's new.
Manufactured.
Mobile homes are pre-1960. No, pre-1976.
That's a trailer. Yeah. It's a trailer. You sit down, you hook up a septic, you hook up the water, you're done. Well, electricity, and you're done. And then I turn a bunch of area into my office and my studio, which will look much nicer for you guys. Chicken is delicious. Yes.
Yes, it is. Although frog legs are better when they're cooked right.
That is true. They are pretty good. Yeah.
And so is rabbit stew.
I was raised in
alligator and deer.
Did you watch AP's video on hijab? No, I have not.
Not if it's a recent one.
Not if it's recent. I've listened to some of his older stuff. I just have been, like I said, with everything we've been doing, I've been so out of the loop with AP and David, and I didn't even realize David was banned for a while.
Which
was bad of me.
I actually gave up AP for a while just because he was annoying me with all his tweets about how Christianity is fake and a bunch of garbage. And I was like, well, that's annoying. But then, I don't know. His recent stuff has been good. So I've been watching his recent stuff again. Yeah, you can get a nice one out here for $50,000.
Well, we're looking at a few of them. There are some that are really good. Unfortunately, we're trying to keep it to about 30-ish. Right now it's just the market and everything.
Yeah, although it'll be a lot more with everything that needs prepped and closing and all
We gotta
that
tow the
fun
thing.
stuff.
We gotta move it. We gotta move it. I know it's a mobile home. It's a mobile home.
It's a home that is mobile.
Home that's mobile. It's a mobile home. Tomato.
Legal butt covering. David on AP saying how much he enjoys his life away from YouTube.
I can see you. You know what?
It's not
easy. It takes a lot of time. It's a lot of work to be on here with you guys, to be on, to set everything up, to do all the research, to get set up. It's really rewarding. Don't get me wrong. It's fantastic to talk to you guys. I really do enjoy engaging with you guys. Again, that's why I love the live streams.
I know, and it's so much easier for me to just jump on here than to actually have to do any of my own work. I can just make him do all the work and then hop on.
Oh, the story of my life.
Oh, I wish it worked that way for video games. He got me into a couples video game.
Oh, it's great. I want to do it on a live stream.
I know.
I want to do it on live stream. I know we don't do video games on here, but oh, she is so funny. She is so enjoyable to watch.
Okay.
I'm boring. I just answer all the questions. She freaks out at things. So it's enjoyable.
Okay, he picks a game that makes it incredibly hard to jump. I'm not a gamer, whatever. I'll play games with him, but that's not typical for me. So jumping is hard, okay?
Jumping is hard. It's a platformer. Combos. It's a platformer. And she's like, all you do on this game is jump. I'm like, yeah, it's a platform. That's what it is. But I definitely say it's got to be one of my favorite co-op games, just because it's fun, it's dorky, it's stupid. Although you're playing as the villains.
Oh yeah, you're totally villains, and they portray you as not villains, but you're totally villains.
You're jerks.
You're evil people trying to make your daughter cry, and it's weird, but it's fun.
Yeah, I'm not going back to that one, Cobra. Not going back to that. I got too many other things.
But if you guys ever want a good laugh.
No, we're not linking those two. This is sacred. That is dead. I need to delete that one. I need to delete that embarrassing history.
Everyone who pays attention in the comments at least knows about it. And now they're going to pay attention in the comments, not that I'm drawing attention to the comments.
You're not helping things.
Yeah, he also stated that Islam is not really the number one on society and how social media is, so we should not worry about it ever growing.
I don't know. It's still a threat, and I think, you know what, looking at the scriptures, I think it has a role to play in the end times.
Pregnant ladies.
You need to switch me?
If you want to.
Oh, yeah. Switch it. Oh, playing horror games with you is fun, though. No. Okay. It was so good.
Just letting you guys know that's never
Five Nights at Freddy's. That was great.
I don't like horror movies. I don't like horror anything. Although we did watch a stupid horror movie that wasn't that scary, but it had this nail sticking out of like a stairs. It just
about In the Silent Place.
Yeah.
In the Silent Place. It was a great movie. That was a really good movie.
But everyone left the room when there was a stupid nail.
It was a stupid nail. It's like it poked up and everyone's like, nope. And everyone just... I was watching with my entire family. We have 7 kids all together, and 6 of them were there. The parents were my parents were there. She was there, and just as soon as it caught on something and bent straight up, everyone's like, nope, and gone.
All these scary, murderous monsters, and everyone's just like, yeah, cool, whatever. And then the stupid nail on the stairs.
It's the nail. It's all about the nail.
But yeah, I do definitely think Islam's a threat, especially because it's left doesn't seem to care that it contrasts with everything else the left wants.
Contradicts.
Either way, yeah, they don't jive. But they still push for it. So if they push that hard for it, even when it's against everything else they stand for, yikes.
Yeah. Yeah, it really is.
Plus everything else that they're pushing for with like no cops. Someone commented on one of my videos today about how by getting rid of the police, it's really easy to institute Sharia law. So they're pushing for that. And it's like, ooh, yeah, because track record, and that's already been happening in other places. So
cops are good for the most part. They're still, again,
humans are flawed.
You got bad eggs in every bunch, okay? You got bad eggs in some Christian groups. Believe me, I've ran into them, and they didn't like me. I've been thrown out of 2 churches, so yeah, I've ran into them a lot. But that doesn't mean all Christians are bad. In the same way, it doesn't mean all cops are bad. If there are a few bad cops out there, yeah. I want to see the results of that, because I'm still not sure all of them were that bad to begin with.
Yeah, but also, if you look at the people who say that cops are bad, what do they do as soon as the cops go away? Call the cops.
I don't know how many videos I've watched of Antifa yelling, call the cops, when the guy actually turns around or something like that. Oh, that's great.
It's still an issue, but due to the fact that Islam is basically slowing down, it makes it less likely that the world would be taken by the hands of jihadis.
Yeah, less likely. There is still, I still think the push of, I think this cultural war that we're seeing, and the ideological war that we're seeing in America, the civil ideological war, basically, I think is going to be a bit of a pain. I think it will leave us open to something stupid coming in. So,
what book?
What book are you referring to?
Oh, congrats, Air Church, on your recent milestone on your YouTube.
Yes, fantastic. We still, like I said, hit me up. We need to get you on. Send me a message somewhere. We'll set something up. We'll do a live stream, your channel, my channel, whatever. Both could work.
Just hurry up, because you've got a couple weeks before you have a screaming baby in the background.
Hey, I might not. If I get a...
Yeah.
If we move, then it won't be an issue. I'll have my own place to stream, which will be nice. It will also make me calling her in a bit more annoying.
Yeah.
Sounds like a good idea. Yeah, we need to hit it up and get something going. Okay, well, guys, it is late. We have got a lot of driving to do tomorrow, because we've got
lots of homes to look at. Yeah, so please keep us in your prayers. We really don't want to jump into anything, but we also don't want to stall on anything that like we should seize either. So yeah,
haven't we all?
And thank God that His mercies are new every morning and every second. Yeah.
Thanks. Okay, so let's go ahead and end with a prayer. Lovely wife, would you mind?
Sure.
Lift up. What do you want to do? What prayers do you want? Lift up John and his family.
Yeah.
For the hardships that they're going through. Why don't you lift up that? I've got a couple of prayer requests as well.
As well as everyone's health in here. It sounds like everybody's dealing, well, at least a couple people are dealing with some health things. So
let's go ahead and pray. Go ahead and start.
Father God, thank you so much for being the best parent, showing us how to be parents too, for the celebration of Mother's Day, and for your gift of children. God, I pray for John and his family as they're struggling with the loss of their child. There's nothing that compares to that, God. So please be with them and help them, and show them your love as their hearts are hurting, and help mend it in only a way that you can. God, I also pray for the health of those who are struggling in here. continue to be the great physician in their lives, physically and spiritually and emotionally and mentally. And God, also please just help us to all continue to pursue you better together, because it's a really incredible opportunity that we have here. So help us not to forget about that or lose sight of that.
Lord, we come before you. We lift up our dear friend who's dealing with diabetes, his family's been going through a really rough time. I pray that your hand will be upon him, that you give him wisdom and guidance. He's a young man of God who's just really starting off his life. He's already got this burden on his back to live with. Please help us remember that in all things, your grace is sufficient. Just like Paul wrote about his thorn in his side, Lord, let us be reminded that no matter what we go through, you will see us through, and you never give us more than what we can handle. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Amen.